Right, hello again. So, to try and tighten this, we need to get to some slack around the dowel at the end that we're going to work on, which, as I said before, is the end with the longer loop. We also need to make sure that we can hold that loop tight. This is not easy to do. The best thing, I think, is to get something like a pair of mole grips, grip those onto that spare end. The alternative is a wife and a pair of pliers. The problem with that is you end up with too many hands trying to do the job. So we've got that end gripped. We're going to pull very tightly on this, and bear in mind that I'm working here on a newly webbed sofa. So this webbing is already very tight. If yours is a bit slack, it'll be a little bit easier to do that. We pull this as tight as we can and push down, and that starts to create some slack around the dowel underneath. We then use the mole grips on that little end to pull tight again. And that's the way to do it. Obviously the difficulty is that you've only got a relatively short tag under here, which is why we're using the mole grips. Trying to do that with fingers tends not to work. So that's the way I would suggest you try and tighten up the ones that seem to have got a bit slack. It should be easier where they're slack, because obviously here I've got very little to play with because they're under a lot of tension. But that's my suggestion. Put the pliers on, the mole grips on, pull the webbing towards you as hard as you can and push down to get the slack around the dowel. Then, using the mole grips, pull this tag end tight again. Okay? That's the best suggestion I can give, and I think it should work.